What's going on, everybody? This is your boy Afflicted Venom, and today I want to rant about two types of drivers: slow drivers and tailgaters. And before I start this video, I just want to bring up the fact that I'm not the best at Marvel Rivals, so excuse my alright gameplay. It's not the best, but that's not the topic of the video. The topic is those two types of drivers. So, number one, tailgaters. I think they are one of the worst drivers to deal with on the road. So, I'm going to bring up an example. When I'm driving to work, right, and I'm on a 55-mile-per-hour road, I'm going the speed limit. That's the fastest I'm going to go. Well, the fastest I will go over that speed limit is 5 miles per hour. And so, a little bit about that. The route that I take to work, the roads are kind of windy. Have to get really lucky when you want to pass someone. But then there's the tailgater. There's someone that's right up your ass. And I live in a state where if you rear end someone, you're guilty. Automatically guilty. No questions asked. You're guilty. And, I like that law. You know what I'm saying? In a way. If you're a tailgater and you're driving up someone's ass, and let's say if a deer runs out, and you need to hit your brakes and then bam, you get rear ended. It's not your fault, it's their fault. And I don't care you have a if you just have an amazing dinner being made at home and then after that you're given a blowjob from your wife. I don't care. That's not my problem. That's your issue. So please don't be a pain in my fucking ass and drive right up my fucking ass. I don't appreciate it. It's annoying. I can tap my brakes and I can hit my brakes, but I was told just don't do that. Don't do that. That's going to piss off the driver more. And when I do get passed, I notice there's like two types of cars that always pass me after they tailgate me. It's either a truck or a big SUV. That's most of the people that pass me every time. Every time. And I'm going the speed limit. Hell, I'm going 5 over. That's the fastest I will go. I'm not going to go 10 over because I'm not going to get a ticket because of your dumb impatient ass. I'm not doing that. So screw you. Just fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not going to deal with that. I have very little patience. The other type of driver that I can't stand is the slow driver. Again, I'm going to use work again. So I'm going 55 miles per hour on the road. Speed limit 55 miles per hour on the road. And guess what? This guy is going 40 miles per hour. He's not budging. He's not going to go faster when I honk my horn. He's not going to pull over to let me go past them. Nope. They are not going to let me pass. Or they are not going to let me go the speed limit. Go the normal flow of traffic. They aren't going to do that. Not at all. So I'm honking my horn, nothing. They aren't going to budge. They aren't going to get with the flow of everything. And they cause accidents just like tailgaters. Especially on the highway when people are going, 70 miles per hour or over. And guess where these slow drivers are most of the time? In the left lanes. They're not in the right lane where they're going 70. Well, they don't really go 70. Some of the roads on the highway, there's like, 65 miles per hour minimum or 45 miles per hour minimum. But most of the time, they're 70 and they're going way less than the speed limit. It's not cool. It's not great. And hopefully one day AI gets advanced enough. And there are, I would say, AI taxi services that drive people around. And I've seen videos on it. It's kind of impressive, but hopefully AI gets to the point, and I get it, people have issues with AI, right? But I hope AI gets to the point where it's putting cars to help deter slow drivers and deters tailgaters. But also it'll deter, drunk drivers, like driving while intoxicated, because that shit ain't cool. That's not cool at all. You're going to cause issues on the road. Let's be real, let's be frank about this. And no disrespect to the old people that are slow drivers, or no disrespect to old people. It's not all old people, but it's a fair amount on the road that are slow drivers. Let's be real. If you're not going to go the speed limit, please get off the road. Just please get off the road. And I get it. Old people need transportation. There may be circumstances. And again, hopefully there's AI that'll get advanced in the future to where it'll help old people. Like old people, they can be in the driver's seat, quote unquote, but AI can drive them around so they don't have to worry about getting a taxi or an Uber or some type of service to help old people. They don't need to worry about that. So again, I'm pitching this idea to car companies, and maybe 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 one day we'll have this. We'll have a good enough system to where there's very minimal slow drivers and minimal tailgaters, because that's the shit that I cannot stand, and you're pretty much creating an inconvenience. So anyway, guys, I know this video was kind of rambly, but it is a rant. It's coming from the heart, it's coming from the mind. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Peace out.